So our core support mounts are pretty shot. As you can see, if I raise up, that's not doing anything on both sides. So we're gonna replace that. I got the patch panels to replace that. That's what we're gonna work on. All right, now we got it out. Yeah, if you can hold that. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to trace up here, and then I'm going to measure about an inch, inch and a half down, and then I'm going to cut that. That way it gives me something to weld to. And just in case I need to trim anything. I'm just roughly marking an inch and a half down. That way, hopefully I have plenty of material to work with. So, since I measured an inch and a half down here, I'm going to mark this an inch and a half, just so I know where it needs to sit at up underneath there. Just make a few marks. Just feel it. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I think I got it lined up pretty good. I got it marked an inch and a half here. Now it changes here, but there's a hole through the side of the core support. And when I do the bolt, that fit through there pretty stuck. I got it lined up. So I looked at the other side and it looked the same. So we'll see how this goes. So here's our test fit. It's not dead center of this hole, but I'll be able to get a bolt through that. And I think it looks pretty good. Our fender brace lines up. Alright, so I got this side all welded on. I got the cup welded in. And then this side's all done. Okay, so I'm gonna set this on here, try to get it lined up in this corner as best as possible. I gotta notch this out in order to fit a little bit better. Place it on there like that. Okay, so got it in line. Now I'm just gonna clamp it down here so I can make a decently straightish line. And then we'll trace it, then I'll measure down about an inch and a half. Okay. I put this bolt in here because it lines up with the hole all the way through the core support. That way everything matches up. Alright, so now I'm going to go down 1.5 inches right there, just so I can overlap it. Get a few lines so you can make a straight mark with it. This I'm going to use for my straight edge. And this will be the line that I cut along. So now I'm going to make a couple of 1.5 inch marks here, just so whenever I line it all up here, whenever I get ready to weld it in, I'll know where it needs to line up at. So here's the cup piece that goes underneath where your mount goes. I'm just going to slide it through here. There we go. I got a bolt that fits this. It has the threaded part behind it. Alright, so I went through and I tacked it in a few places, and we're going to go test fit it on the car. Make sure everything lines up fairly decent. And now I'm test fitting it on the car, and I got a mount in there and it lines up, goes through. So I think we're pretty good. Now I just got to weld it all up.